Today I'm going to give you a brief overview of some of the puzzles the Jackson State Community College team has been working on. The topics will include BitShift encryption, authentication types, security questions, random keys, and secure passwords. We've written a Visual Basic program that emulates an escape room where each block represents a question. As we progress through the questions, hopefully at the end we answer everything correctly and we're able to get out of the room. How secure is my password? Well, here students are able to choose passwords that they believe to be secure. John, who is in his early 40s, needs to select the best security questions for his online investment account with Bristol Financial. John has social media profiles with Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. He is married to Catherine, and Catherine has a Facebook and Twitter account. They have 2 children and 3 dogs. Select the 3 best questions for John to use for authenticating himself to his account. So some of these are easily found out through social media. Some of these are a little bit more difficult. So we'll add the ones that seem to be a bit more difficult, and then we'll check our answer. Anytime a key is shared between 2 parties, the key must be generated randomly. Which of these 4 sequences is the most random? So here we can see 001 repeating. That's obviously not random. This sequence down here, we don't see long strings of the same character, which is actually what we would see if it's truly random. A lot of times humans will generate sequences like this and they will avoid long strings of the same character, which we actually do see in random sequences. It turns out this middle block here is a famous quote from mathematician John von Neumann. Quote says, "Anyone who considers arithmetical methods of producing random digits is of course in a state of sin." If one knows about this quote and how to convert text into binary digits, then this sequence can easily be found out. It turns out this is the most random sequence down here, and this was produced using the software package R. This package claims to be able to create numbers that appear to be truly random. Select the items that represent characteristics, something that you are. Well, this would be your fingerprint, your signature, and a retina. And so let's say that we accidentally make a mistake and we select something incorrect. So we have some incorrect choices, and then the student can try again. So let's deselect token, and we continue on. Here we will have the student encrypt the following message using a 3-shift encryption: professional ethics, and then here we will have them go in the opposite direction. Can you decrypt the 3-shift encryption? Which we get the following statement: the last couple of puzzles, select the items that represent ownership. Well, this would be a smart card. Person can own a key. And maybe a token. And one other, badge. And then lastly, select the items that represent knowledge. So this might be a password, some kind of PIN, or some sort of passphrase that you've memorized. Okay, fantastic. We're also working on incorporating the puzzles into an app form using the Android platform. And here are a few screenshots of what the puzzles look like in app form. Thank you so much for watching.